I'm Mariya Kaneda. I'm currently studying as a full-time MBA student in HKUST Business School, and I'm originally from Japan.
My name is Kelvin Chen. So I'm now doing MBA at Hong Kong UST MBA. So we just took part in a case competition in Los Angeles, and luckily we won it. That's why we're here today.
I'm Wensi Chen. I'm from China. I'm currently at Hong Kong University of Science and Technology in Hong Kong. This is my first year of MBA, and this is my first time attending an international competition in University of Southern California, sponsored by UBS.
My name is Abhijeet Paul. I'm 26. I'm an MBA student at HKUST Business School, and I've come from India. The prompt that was given to us this year was to find a digital client acquisition strategy for UBS, particularly their wealth management division. And they were looking at ways they could acquire new clients, particularly through a digital-first approach, and also a few in-person events. I believe the approach that we took was to really understand the key question and what value proposition we as a team could provide. And I think that really helped us to get to a good solution in the end. I believe this approach also helped us to determine which solution was the best way to showcase our abilities. I think we had 3 different solutions, and in the end we stuck with 2. And I think one of the core reasons why we were able to choose that was because we also tried to understand what UBS is really good at. And I think this approach was how we came up with the winning strategy. Our solution was a mobile tracking app, and this app had 3 parts in it. One was the donation tracking aspect for the philanthropy that the customer is going to do. The second was an ESG insights vertical, which told the customer more about understanding where their impact is actually taking place in terms of their philanthropy or the funds that they support. And the third was a fitness tracking feature that we had put in. Now, towards the end, we ended up just showcasing the first 2 features of the app. And then this was something that we had to decide towards the end, because we were really unsure whether we wanted to give a whole package or at the same time really stick to what UBS's core competency is. And in the end, we decided to stick with what UBS is actually good at. The decision-making process helped us with the better presentation in the end. And this was something even the judges acknowledged when we were doing a final presentation during the competition. They had asked us, why didn't we go ahead with this solution of the fitness tracking? And we told them the very same thing, that we chose what UBS is good at. And I think that was a good answer for them.
One of the biggest challenges we faced was definitely the lack of experience in the topics of digital transformation and also the diversity, the social topics in the US. As we are all from Asia, we don't have much experience about the US. On top of that, I think we only had like 3 weeks to prepare for the case while managing our very busy MBA schedule, where some of us have to work and have to take care of our family, the tremendous amount of assignments we have. So the situation proved to be a very, very steep learning curve to all of us, and we had to put in some very long hours to meet the deadline, including we have to work on the flights to Los Angeles. So, but being a student has its advantage, right? So we had this access to the wealth of knowledge in Hong Kong University of Science and Technology. We could just seek advice from our IT professor on some IT or digital strategy topics, or marketing professors for marketing strategy guidance. So this quick learning guidance really helped us to steer in the right direction and made progress much smoother.
When we are doing a group setting, right? So I think one of the things that I like to really do is be part of the person who is leading the brainstorming sessions, because I really like to talk about ideas. I really like to mix multiple perspectives, and maybe I think there's always a possibility to bring out something more interesting when we speak our minds. And I think it's a really positive environment that needs to be made. And since all of us come from very different backgrounds, we had to make a good communication platform. And I think we did that. We were really open. We were open to constructive criticism. And I think that's where I was trying to be more in terms of focusing on the communication aspect of our ideas. Also, from a technical point of view, I used to work at Morgan Stanley before, so I have a bit of experience in financial services. I was trying to think from the case's point of view that what is it that could help UBS stand out from other banks? And I think that is really important because at the end of the day, when we were presenting to the judges, they were actual directors from UBS and they were looking for solutions which they could actually implement. So I think that perspective is something that which was helpful in our team discussion. And in the end, I would just say there were some soft skills that in terms of say presentation and Q&A, I think that's where also I like to add more value to the team.
So each of our team members brought the unique perspectives and skills to the table. I brought my project management skills, and I believe it was critical given that we only had 3 weeks to tackle this very difficult prompt, and we were all busy with other commitments at the same time. So we always had to balance our work on this case competition with like regular classes and other club activities and internships. So I contributed by setting the timeline, prioritizing the task, and also like delegating the responsibilities effectively to make sure that we can provide the high quality solution on a timely manner. And also in that process, I proactively set the time for seeking the feedback from our faculty members or classmates. And their insights and perspectives were very valuable. And it was good that our team was always open to refine our recommendations and the way to present. And I believe that that openness was also the key for our success.
The Enhancing Professional Skill course, EPS, was a 1-week intensive workshop that prepared us with the necessary skills and knowledge to solve any business problem and deliver persuasive presentations. So the workshop was designed to build on the business knowledge we acquired in previous terms, covering topics such as marketing, accounting, finance, and strategy, etc. So it include a specific training section, for example, elevator pitches, where we learn how to grab the audience attention within the first 60 seconds of a presentation, and Q&A session, where we learn how to anticipate and respond persuasively to questions. So apart from those special elements, the course also incorporated a competition model for learning and presentation, which allow us to apply our skills in a realistic and challenging setting. So in this EPS week, our team chose a prompt from the previous year's competition prompt held at USC. That has been an eye-opening and a good warm-up practice for us.
So one of the best takeaways of this EPS week was the confidence booster we have, where we discovered what actually worked for us. We received comments from all the professors, and we also discovered what's not working for us. So this laid a very solid groundwork for preparing our next competition in the Los Angeles, right? So by the end, we were able to communicate very effectively about our idea to the audience and the judges, and it was really well received.
We had a good exposure, especially going to California, being able to meet people at UBS. We didn't expect to meet so many people. There were around 15 judges. All of them were executive directors from UBS in the wealth management division. Even after the competition, we got to get together. We discussed ideas. They came even to a point where they were suggesting us to build the app for them. So I think it was overall a very positive experience in getting to know more about the industry, making your own network with the people over in the US. And also at the same time, they were very open to help us communicate with the people at UBS over here in Hong Kong. So I think that just tells you how involved they are, and also about giving back to the academia.
We participate in the internal case competition 4 months before everybody's global case competition, and it was a good start for us to make a bonding and to understand our strengths, and also it was also a good start to create our own style to tackle the problems. And I think participating the internal case competition and also everybody's global case competition was a very good experience for me to broaden my global perspectives, especially by working on the prompt that is not very familiar with me in terms of industry and also geography. I gained a deeper understanding of the global business landscape, and also I gained skills and knowledge that will be necessary to succeed in a global context. Most importantly, it was a wonderful experience collaborating with my teammates who are from different parts of the world, from different cultural backgrounds, and I always enjoyed discussing with them because I always gained the new insights and perspectives that sometimes challenge my assumptions and help me expand my knowledge.
Winning the competition gave me the confidence and validation to pursue my career aspirations. I think it definitely opened doors for us, providing the opportunity to network with other industry professionals, be able to showcase our skills to potential employers. I think overall the experience has been invaluable in shaping in our MBA experience and prepare us for future career success.
This definitely had a significant impact on my MBA and future career. First and most importantly, it has provided me with a great sense of accomplishment and validation of skills and knowledge I have gained during my MBA. So winning has boosted my confidence and motivated me to continue pursue myself to take on the upcoming challenges. In terms of future career aspirations, winning has opened up new opportunities for me as it has helped me to stand out among my peers and has provided me with valuable networking opportunities. For example, I met a lot of UBS wealth management team in this competition. I met a lot of other schools, MBA students in the US. We learn from each other and we make friends. And additionally, it has given me a competitive edge when applying for jobs, as it demonstrates my ability to work effectively in a team and apply my business knowledge to solve real-world problems. So I would say winning the competition has been a highlight of my MBA experience and has set me up for success in the future career endeavors.
Winning the competition was, let's just say, an additional boost in confidence in terms of our ability to solve business problems, and also at the same time being respected more within the MBA community. And I think even if we didn't win, the exposure that we got during the competition, we increased our own morale in terms of our delivery. I believe there were three different events, right? The internal case competition, the EPS week, and this competition. And I think through each competition, our confidence got boosted with another level. And towards the end, it didn't matter that much whether we were going to win or not, but it was more about, did we do our best? And we did that. So I think that really made an impact. I think overall, in terms of say career outcomes, I believe this is a very good conversation starter, even if it's just a casual networking event or even if it's an HR interview. It starts off with, if you start off with this, it can give you more leading questions for the interviewer, and you have a lot of content to give that phase. So it builds a lot of credibility in terms of your involvement to, say, for example, in financial services. Coming to Hong Kong, my main goal was to go towards more corporate finance roles, and the fact that I was able to get some exposure towards the industry in terms of the revenue generating roles, for example, wealth management, etc. I think this has boosted some more confidence in knowing the business better. And I think that it also adds more to the character in terms of being invested in the industry. So I think, yeah, it definitely gives me more of a broader perspective.
So winning the competition has boosted my confidence and also validated my skills and ability in the global business world. And also what was important was that it proved that with the hard work, dedication, and strong team, we can achieve something special together. And also winning the competition was an incredible achievement to all of us. And the experience is something that we can cherish through our lifetime.